So I just finished going to the gym. Just one of those cheap gyms around my house. And I'm just walking home right now. Even though I'm eating way much more, I feel weak. Because, I don't know, it's probably the weather, the unfamiliar environment. Yeah. So I tried going 100 kilogram on the bench press, but I misgrooved and I fell. I can probably put a clip up on here. And then, when you're traveling, it's probably best if you do full body, because you don't know when the next time you're going to be going to the gym again. So that's what I did. I did a full body workout. So I did bench press, I failed it. Did 5x5 with 60 kilogram, got it, barely got it. Then I went to squat, worked up to 140 kilogram for one, and then back downs, just 2x8s with 100 kilogram. I'm still lean, but I'm not where I want to be in terms of strength. Granted that I'm in an unfamiliar environment and the equipment is not the same. I'm sweating like crazy, as you can probably tell. It was slippery. All of these excuses. The bar didn't have a center knurling, so figuring out my grip width and whatnot is really hard, because the equipment is different. The bar probably weighs differently. I don't know. I don't feel 100%. And I also haven't been eating well either, just junk food. Well, not exactly junk food, but yeah, not the best food either. And I was traveling around as well with my lady friend. Yeah, it's been fun the past couple of days, the past week. We did a lot of things. Things that I wouldn't have been able to do if I didn't have a friend here in Vietnam. It was really fun, don't get me wrong, but it's exhausting. Today actually, she wanted to hang out again. You don't get the same treatment when this is my experience anyway. You don't get the same level of enthusiasm as the girls in Australia, and I don't know why. I don't know why that is. But all of the girls that I have dated in Australia, they don't have the same energy, if you know what I mean. Like, they don't want to hang out with you in a sense, or they can only hang out with you once and then they get bored, they move on to the next guy. But I don't know, maybe it depends on the girl as well. Like, maybe they weren't that interested in me. That's what I've been experiencing, like enthusiasm, hospitality, friendliness. She actually want to hang out with me, and that's a very rare thing, and I don't know how to process this. I almost feel like I don't deserve it, because of the treatments that I've been receiving from the women in my life. And it's a welcoming change. Yeah, lovely girl. She's my pet. Yeah, I really adore her. She's a wonderful girl, and I like her family as well. I went to her parents' house, talked to her mom. It was actually my mom and her mom that set us up. And I found that it's easier for you to trust each other when your family know one another, or if you know each other through a mutual friend or through your family. I find that it's easier for you two to get along and to trust each other, because you've been vetted by your family or by your friends, and they think that you two would be a suitable match for each other. it's easier that way. Whereas if you meet each other through, like a dating site, it's very hard for you to get to know them because there's nothing in common. Most of the time, you don't know this person from a bar of soap. You two don't know each other, and it's hard for you to trust each other. And I'm not a big fan of talking online, like just texting. It's very hard to get to know a person through text, as in the case with dating sites. That's my experience anyway. It's easier if you two know each other through mutual friends or through your family, even better if it's through your family, because you know that your parents actually approve of this relationship. So I guess this is the main difference between East and West. In the Western world, it's very much individualistic. Like, your relationships is none of your family's business. So who you choose to hang out with and who you choose to date, it's none of your family's business. But the funny thing about the Vietnamese culture is that for me anyways, when I hang out with any sort of girl, my whole family get involved and her whole family gets involved. My aunties, she, bless her, she was going out and buying new shirts for me because I don't exactly dress the best. She's been helping me out in that sense. So the whole family gets involved. At one point, my auntie even said to invite her over for dinner, and she's gonna make something. In fact, my family is gonna hang out with her family tomorrow. So the whole family gets involved, and that's the difference between East and West. Anyways, there's a couple of people just came to work out. I'm actually sitting in a public exercise area at the moment. There are people hanging around. They probably don't understand what I'm saying. I'm speaking in English. I've been speaking to her in English as well, which is really weird. I don't want to talk too much about her because I feel like it's too early in the relationship to be telling the world everything about her. But I just want to say, I really enjoyed spending time with this girl. She's a good girl. We'll see where it leads to. Anyways, I'm gonna go home now. Hope you guys are doing well. Stay strong. God bless, and I'll speak to you soon. So there's the wedding behind me, and earlier on there was also a funeral, but I don't want to film that. That's a little bit insensitive. So this is where I live, and I also just want to say sorry I haven't been recording my thoughts because I just want to be present with the people around me, and I don't want to be pulling out my camera every single time to tell the world about how I feel. I just want to be around the people that I love, and spending time with them and be present. So that's why I haven't been talking to the camera, because it's a very much an individual thing when I sit down like this and I record my thoughts, and I have to be alone to do these things. So that's why I haven't been recording myself. But